The views and opinions expressed by the hosts and guests do not necessarily state or reflect those of the company and its management. Furthermore, the assumptions, views, opinions, and insinuations made by the host and guests do not reflect those of the show, the management, and the network. In addition, all copyrighted material is used without permission and will be removed with notification from the rightful owners or their agent. So there.
You found Just Killing Time on Radio TFI.
Join the conversation. You can reach the guys at 754-800-CHAT. 754-800-2428. On social media, search for Radio TFI USA. From a payphone, call collect.
What in the wide world of sports is going on here?
My fellow Americans, our long national nightmare is over.
I paid hush money because I've had a lot of fun. I fought the law and the law won. I'll be taking naps until it's all done. I fought the law and the law won. Somehow I'm still allowed to run. I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law won. Take me home, mommy. This is too tough for me.
You know, that was the first truthful words he has ever said.
No kidding.
Take me home, mommy. This is too tough for me. Good morning, everybody. Welcome aboard here once again to Just Killing Time on Radio TFI and on the Radio TFI streaming network from the brand new palatial executive suites in Central Ohio. I'm John Shannon. Yeah, hi. Save your applause for later. Over there to my left now from the Radio TFI executive tower, we're all executives here, is the one and only Ed Van Ness. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, kids and kittens. We trust you've had a fine and fantastic week. Also joining us from is the 2003 St. Bernard, Louisiana Crawfish Queen, third place alternate, Bill Fancher. Good morning, Mr. Fancher. How's by you?
Hey.
I can always count on Bill. And jump right in there and just keep that bit alive. I'm doing CPR on it and you're not helping. All right, back to you, John. Hey, sorry, folks, before we get going, I need to apologize for everybody involved because we have no idea what we're going to talk about this week. There's just nothing.
Bill, didn't you go to a baseball? You went to a baseball game yesterday, didn't you, Bill?
In Planet Houston.
Okay. And you didn't go to any ball games, Ed, so.
No, but I lost my rat. By the way, congratulations to the Florida Panthers on becoming the NHL's Eastern Conference champion for the 2023-24 season. We're waiting for the winner of Edmonton-Dallas, and I hope it's Edmonton because then the Floridas get home ice advantage for the Stanley Cup Finals. 2 years in a row they've made it. Go Cats.
Yeah, well.
I've lost my rubber rat, and that's all. We'll get into that in hour 3.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, and damn it, even though I am living in Ohio, I still like the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Yeah, damn it.
They made it all the way to the Western Conference Finals, and all teams that beat them, Dallas. Good Lord. What's this going on with Dallas? I mean, last summer they were in the American League Championship Series. No, excuse. Yeah,
They won the World Series. The Texas
they
Rangers.
won the World. So the Texas Rangers did win. My bad. So well, they had to. They still had to go to the American
Western
League Finals.
Conference.
But not whatever. Yeah, the Western Conference. All right.
Important thing is that the Dallas Cowboys do not win.
That's it.
Well, that'll be this fall. That'll be this fall there, Bill. All right. Well, we know what the hell we're going to talk about, so let's go ahead and start talking about it. Go ahead and play that. Go ahead and play that catchy tune that.
It's the Radio TFI Market Watch, brought to you by Pete and Tony's. Pete and Tony's down by the highway. Uber closed the week at $64.56, down $1.11 from 2 weeks ago. Lyft closed the week at $15.61, down $1.01 from 2 weeks ago. Tesla closed the week at $178.10, up 64 cents from 2 weeks ago. And finally, the Trumpster closed the week at $49.09. Down $1.82 from 2 weeks ago, but hey, he needs the money. This has been the Radio TFI Market Watch, brought to you by Old Dick Candy Bars, presented by Melania Trump. When Slovenian prostitutes want an easy pathway to U.S. citizenship, they reach for Old Dick. Old Dick, it's rich, chewy nuts. Also brought to you by. Where is it? What'd you do with it, John? It's not my oh, there it is. Also brought to you by.
You all know I stand by the truth. And if I put my name on something, I truly believe in it. Today, I'm thrilled to introduce you to something I'm incredibly proud of. My own brand of organic specialty coffee, Rudy Coffee. Believe me when I say it's the best coffee you'll ever try. It's smooth, rich, chocolatey, and gentle on your stomach. It's so good, I even recommend drinking it black. It comes in 3 varieties, including what I promise is the best decaf you'll ever have. You can order now.
And if Rudy says it, it must be true. Don't forget to pick up your Pete and Tony's MAGA mug. And now more than ever is the time to have it. Those MAGA tears are flowing. It's like there's no end to it. Get your MAGA mugs, pick up extras at Pete and Tony's down by the highway. Back to you, John.
All right. Well,
John,
I tell you,
John, I'm going to ask you a technical favor here.
Yeah.
Pull your hands down away from your mouth and try and get that microphone a little bit closer.
Come a little bit closer. You're my kind of man.
The bacon's so strong. Come a little bit.
Is this a little bit better there, sir?
It's a wee bit better. Thank you very much. I thank you. Bill thanks you. Our entire listening audience.
A grateful nation thanks you.
Grateful nation thanks you.
God, where the hell do we even start with this?
Grateful Dead thank you, everybody.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Now, if you don't mind, I'll start. I heard a rumor that somebody was found guilty on 34 charges on Thursday. I can't say for certain that that's a fact.
Let's see if we can get some confirmation on that, huh?
Yeah, how about that?
Well, hold on. Let's see if we can get a little confirmation. That's ought to do.
Donald Trump found guilty on all 34 counts of falsifying business records in the first degree.
You're a criminal, Donald. That's what the jury said. Not the deep state. Not the Democrats. Not the Biden administration. A jury. Regular people who saw the evidence and felt sick. You're a criminal. And you did it to yourself.
Nobody's ever seen anything like this. It's a shame.
Your defense was weak. because you're weak. They had no argument because there is no argument. You were too scared to testify because you knew Donald. You know. You're guilty. Guilty as sin. Guilty as charged.
Well,
and thank you there.
Yeah,
you know, yeah, probably. I gotta tell you guys, I was doing a happy dance.
Oh God, no, please.
No, I was doing a serious happy dance over this until I found out a couple of things.
You tell.
First off, now if Bill got charged and found guilty of stealing a car, they'd haul his ass out of that courtroom in shackles and down to the big house or down to someplace until they figure out what prison. Yeah,
that's right. Because if it could happen to me, it could happen to you.
Exactly.
Well, John, I'm going to stop you right there and interrupt you and say, just say if Bill was found to be falsifying business records. The example you're using is apple oranges. You're talking about Grand Theft Auto and not the video game.
Don't matter. If you're guilty, you're guilty.
Not necessarily true. Remember, he is out on bond, so on these charges. But the point John makes is solid. If it happened to anybody else for similar, first off, it never would have gone this far.
No, that's for damn certain.
Never would have gone.
It wouldn't have taken them 2 years to prosecute my ass.
Well, you're easy. Let's face it. They had all their ducks in a row. 12 people came back after looking at what is essentially on one hand, it's a very easy case. On the other hand, there was a lot to absorb.
Mm-hmm.
And following.
Did you say ducks in a row?
I did say ducks.
No, it's the new expression is frogs in a pot.
Frogs in a. I'm going to write that down and then cross it out and never use it again.
I had all my frogs in a pot.
Yeah, but you did. Kermit the Frog.
Oh, poor Kirby.
Anyway, well, so they get everything together, and 12 average New Yorkers were able to go through all this. And in a relatively short amount of time, Bill called me on Thursday. I had turned off what I was watching and listening to because I thought, okay, they're coming back tomorrow to deliberate some more. Bill calls me all excited. It's something about running around the house outside naked with his hair on fire. And but they came to a conclusion rather quickly. And
they did.
From my own experience as a jury foreman, the case we got, and I will not go into the details of the case, here's what we all decided. That he did do it, but he had already done jail time, and they told us not to take that into account. But we also didn't fully believe the witness. But we discussed it. We spent a couple of hours going round and round. Everybody had their say. And so we finally came back with a not guilty because we really felt bad for the kid that was being charged. So we did take the time to actually deliberate. If they did like most juries, you take an immediate straw vote and see, just see where the room stands, take the temperature of the room. But I'm sure they went through everything. They asked for certain items to be brought back. I guess they wanted to get the wording down and make sure they were remembering what they were remembering. And they found him guilty. Now all the maggots, as they're drowning here in the maggot tears and look, they would have somewhat of an argument if it had come back 17-17. Had there been one that he was found not guilty on. Now you got something. Well, you got a little bit of a sliver of a plank to stand on. Dude, 34-0. 34-0. Who's talking about playoffs here?
Playoffs? Playoffs?
So now every time
it was a complete no-hit shutout.
Yeah. I mean, is if you put 34 points up on a team now, are you trumping them? I mean, Dolphins trumped up on them last week, man. I've been sitting on that for days. I've been sitting on that. Oh yeah.
Oh my God! So in the NFL now, if you 34-0 somebody, instead of taking a whooping, it was a trumping.
I got trumped. They trumped them real good.
Yeah, that's it.
Real good. So I mean, it's interesting to, and yes, I will let you guys squeeze in here in a moment. It is interesting, of course. You're welcome. The predictable maggots and the GOP's, oh, it's a sham, it's a travesty, it's this, it's that, it's rigged.
Oh.
Yeah, Kyle Rittenhouse's trial was all above board, now wasn't it? Despite the fact we had a judge there who was clearly biased. And, they're all boo-hooing, oh my God. And I understand Mrs. Alito put up the distress flag again. Now, there's another topic for I defer back to you, gentlemen. Have at it. I'm done for the day. See ya.
I'd be willing to put money on that.
What, the flag? The distress flag? Or me leaving for the day?
Or you
the
leaving for the day.
By the way, phone lines are open. 754-800 chat 754-800-2428.
Yeah, so all you Trumpers out there, give us a call. Give us your take on it.
Yes,
well, I'm serious. We've already got quite a few live viewers on screen, which I figured we would have. You're welcome to call. Well, you are definitely welcome.
Sure,
to
why
call.
not?
I don't care, if you're in favor of this, if you think that Trump got screwed and it wasn't an enjoyable one for a change.
They didn't get whacked on the butt with a rolled up magazine enough times,
Yeah,
By the way,
no kidding.
Where's Melania?
In Romania.
Other than selling her candy bars?
I done won that bet.
I mean, she's just sitting there going, how do I get out of this now? Because she's gonna be broke. She's not gonna have a penny.
And she can't go to Rudy for a divorce lawyer.
And trying to get back to what was upsetting me about this the most, other than the fact that he didn't get hauled off in shackles. Am I boring you, by the way, there, Ed?
No, you're not, John. I'm riveted to every word. I'm just exhausted. I work hard all week. Not as hard as Bill in retirement, but
anyways, no, they basically released him. When they said no bail, we got excited for a second. That means, hey, they're going to put him in the hoosegow and he ain't going to be able to bail himself out of it. And wasn't that. It means that we're just going to let him go on his own recognizance.
Apparently
he's out on bond anyway, isn't he?
Right. Well, what I don't understand is how they can do that. He's got a frickin' plane to his name. As far as I know, there's no shackles on the wheels there. He could take off at time.
Very good. Very good. And then
they could shoot him down.
Well,
but John, when he lands in Florida, I mean, it wouldn't take long because remember, the Department of Justice has branches in all 50 states.
Go figure.
And there's only, remember, He's a convicted felon now. There are countries that will not
He
allow
is
him
now.
to be there. Passport or no. They're going to tell him, you turn that thing right back around and go, we don't care where you go, just go away. And, you
don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Can't stay here.
That's right. Now, look, like it or not, he's a public figure. He's, as he likes to say, former president of these here United States. So it's not like
big figure.
I mean, unless he stops using the bronzer and cuts his hair so he looks like John and me, which he's just,
that'd be the biggest help he's ever had.
And blend in with everybody in the villages in Florida. There's no place he's going right now. There's a very good chance he's not going to do any actual jail time because apparently these kind of felonies don't always. He is a first-time offender. First time he's been found
convicted.
Yeah, it's first time he's been found guilty.
Okay, so and that's really what. Now, there's also the
never convicted.
Never convicted. Yeah, well, look. Get up there, those knuckleballs in the dirt don't mean nothing. But anyway, but you've got the remember what's also coming right up to bat right after this at the sentencing is the gag order violations.
Yeah.
Now,
all those contempt charges?
Yeah. I'm of the opinion that I want to see him at least have to go through the delousing process.
There won't be nothing left.
Well, that may be. This may be the best thing that ever happened.
It's just a clump of clothes. Where did he go?
Just a pile of
LG getaway.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. I knew he'd get away.
But I just want to see him have to do a day or two in a hoosgow. In the big, not even the big house, the small jail will be fine.
Well, I think after he pissed off Rashawn as much as he did, this guy's got to kind of go, I don't know how lenient I'm going to be with you, boy.
Well, at this point now, because remember, now Trump's going to appeal this, but he can't appeal it till after the sentencing. And many, many, many appeals are being heard right now while the petitioners are sitting in the big house. Mm-hmm. Right. Appealing it does not extend your stay out of jail card. No. Mm-mm. You will be sentenced, and then you can talk to the referees and the umpires. But no. So there is a possibility of him going to jail. I wouldn't expect a long sentence. You're right, Bill. At some point, Rashawn just may give him a token sentence just to. I personally feel that's what it's going to be. It's going to be like you got to do a weekend. And I think it's just going to be he's going to have to do a weekend or something like that. Something show up on weekend.
Work release.
Show
we
up
have a precedent on work release.
You're just another felon at that point. You're a convicted felon. Remember, if they can do it to me, they can do it to you. That's right, Skippy. That is exactly. Where do they not hear themselves? And the Trump's not the only one saying it. All of them. Well, if they can do it to a former president, he did it to himself.
He did. You've done that yourself.
And remember this, and then I'm going to back off again and take off for the weekend. On the one hand, President Biden is a doddering old fool who can't figure out how to eat an ice cream. But on the other hand, he's masterminded this complex rigging of cases going back 10 years. And he's got his hands. So which is it? Is he the doddering old man drooling on himself, or is he the brilliant mastermind? Is he Simon Bar Sinister? I'm sorry, no, that's Rudy.
That's Rudy. Come on now.
So
Snidely Whiplash.
Well, now we covered what happened in the courtroom. All right, now let's talk. Let's talk a little bit. I heard you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the other people who were upset and what have you. First off, let's go outside the courtroom. They're right outside of the courthouse. And here you go. The people are mad.
Go where you belong. Yeah. Go where you belong. Go where you belong. Get out. You accountant. Stay away from us, motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. You gonna vote for a traitor? Get the fuck out of here. Faggot. You're the faggot. You're the faggot. You're the faggot. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Bitch. You have a cunt. You're a little pussy. You're a pussy. You're a pussy. Do you hear me? You're a little pussy. Yeah. Little shrivelly pussy. That's what you are. That's all you are is a cunt. Yeah, run. You're not even a man. Run. We're gonna eat you. We're gonna eat you and your family alive. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Oh, you little bitch. Knock him down. Knock the bitch down. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of New York City. Pussy. You little pussy. You little pussy. Get the fuck out.
You are fined 1 credit for a violation of the verbal morality statute.
What's your language, bud? We're on the air.
By the way, that's my hometown.
Yeah.
There's more.
That one guy, he's never been any closer to pussy than.
John, give me a second. I have already seen that video, but I know what's coming up next. But I'm just, for those of you just listening in, the one guy is wearing a T-shirt that says "Gays for Trump." So you gotta. The twisted minds are spread out all about this great land of ours. Doesn't matter who you are.
The last time that guy saw pussy, he was being born.
Yeah. And he saw it from a bad angle.
Finish it off, John. Finish it off.
You can't even sound guilty. Holy fucking shit. I told you. Holy fucking shit. Motherfuckers! Motherfuckers! You suck. You suck. There is no justice in this country. Guilty! Not guilty! Not guilty, motherfucker! You pieces of shit! Motherfucker! Eat shit and die! You're fucking corrupt, your fucking kids are all dead. Your kids are all fucking dead. All your fucking children, they're all fucking dead. I found guilty! They're all fucking dead. Yeah, motherfucker! Motherfucking piece of shit! Fucking piece of shit! There's no justice in this country! Not fucking guilty!
And of course, the part that I always love is those little sentiments like "your kids are dead." Where
yeah,
the guy thinks he's a mafia hitman or something. I don't know.
Yeah, just remember Trump.
Hold on, just a second. And as for the guy, that's wearing the gays for Trump, if you think for 1 minute that Trump gives a damn about you.
Oh, absolutely.
Just think of this. Project 2025.
That's right.
Yeah. And your ass is on the list. That.
I hope his bunk isn't next to mine. Well, kind of. But
maybe.
just bear this in mind, gentlemen. Trump has never been a man of conviction. Well, until Thursday, that is.
He's until now.
That's right.
Boom, boom. Shit, don't forget to tip the waitresses.
And finally, Trump finally won a popular vote.
Yeah,
no sure shit, he did.
Yep.
A unanimous vote. Oh man.
How many votes was he looking for in Georgia? I forgot.
Well, he still come up a little bit short with just those 12.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, there's one other individual that's a little pissed too. We should probably point this out.
Woe to the enemies of Almighty God. You are laughing, thinking you got what you desired. I will tell you, I will have the last laugh. Your verdict is a joke, an illusion. It's not real because it's not true. I will show you whose verdict really counts. My son is not guilty. And the world will see that is true. They will see your kangaroo courts and how they are a joke and how they are nothing against me.
I think we pretty much know where that's going to go for the next 2 minutes.
Wow! Does she have Bellevue on speed dial?
I believe so. She's she takes her meds out of a Pez dispenser.
Yeah, obviously, and a really big one.
My apologies, John, but that was going to be 2.5 minutes of just all that. And yeah, no, she. I agree. She's one of the nutballs. She's. They can't accept the truth that comes in front of them. Again, I don't know what the magic spell is that has these people under it. That you'll scream and scream and scream. Well, if you've got a problem, take him to court. Oh, you took him to court and he lost? No, that's rigged.
That's rigged. That's not true.
You know, it couldn't possibly have happened like that. It's by
the way, for those who don't know who that is or who that was,
I'm sorry.
Her name is Julie Green. Julie Green, excuse me. And
another Green?
Yeah, she's supposedly a prophet.
A prophet?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
right.
she's supposedly getting her messages directly from God.
Oh yeah. Wow.
And a matter of fact, I don't know if it was God or the Blues Brothers. You know, it could be the Blues Brothers.
Thank you. Probably the Blues Brothers.
They were on a mission from God. Yes.
Full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes.
Toast.
We got a full tank of gas, a half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're sunglasses. Hit it. By the way, even Gil Christ doesn't have direct communication with God. He's got to wait for, if he's lucky, email. Usually it's snail mail.
Oh, speaking of which, Ed, I got a thing from UPS on my door the other day. Says I wasn't home and they couldn't deliver a package to me. So I had to call about it, and they said it's been lost somewhere.
That's on
and
them.
the postmark was from New York.
Them.
I think somebody mentioned it might have been the sippy cup.
Be that as it may, Bill, it's not in the corporate office's hands anymore. Once it's released from here, that's it. It's and
I got to get my pitchfork and torch.
You get whatever you want. You want to keep bringing this up throughout the summer? You be my guest.
Storm the tower.
Storm the tower. You be my guest. You if you can get up to the 235th floor.
We'll just have a plane fly into it.
Hey,
what? Too soon?
Ryan? Yeah. Yes. Ryan? Yes, it is. And no, that cards and letters. These will reach Bill Fancher. He's in Wichita, Texas.
Wichita, Kansas.
No, our deepest apologies.
Make it billable
itself?
to Wichita area mobile service.
I didn't say what kind of plane. It could have just been a paper airplane. I mean,
Too late, Bill. Way too late.
I guess they're trying to retract that.
No, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
So here's the biggest question out of all these that I had. And I think it's a legitimate question.
There's virtually no doubt that FBI Director Comey and the great special agents of the FBI will be able to collect more than enough evidence to garner indictments against Hillary Clinton and her inner circle, despite her efforts to disparage them and to discredit them. If she were to win this election, it would create an unprecedented constitutional crisis. In that situation, we could very well have a sitting president under felony indictment and ultimately a criminal trial. It would grind government to a halt. She shouldn't be allowed to run. Okay, sure.
Well, damn it, Trump, for once in my life, I think
I had to
you're
agree
right.
with him.
Had to agree with him.
We can't have a president convicted.
Yeah, I was gonna say he first said it was under felony indictment. Well, son, you done already busted that bubble. You are a convicted felon.
Now, I would like to bring up a point that Ed wants to keep arguing with me over it.
What
he
else
has
is
no idea what he's arguing about, since he's never held a security clearance in his life. Yeah, right. You are a convicted felon. You are now. You cannot hold a top security clearance in the federal government. You cannot. It states clearly you cannot. So how is he going to be elected president and hold a security clearance? He can't hold the security clearance.
Now, the security clearance, and when you're president, you don't need the security clearance.
Where does it say that?
Where do you think you obtain the security clearance to begin with? By becoming president.
That does not automatically qualify you for a top secret security clearance.
My understanding is, in that case, it does. Now, something interesting that popped up on Friday was the idea of how is the Biden administration going to handle, because, traditionally, the other candidate running will get, as a courtesy, security briefings during the campaign. But he's a convicted felon.
He's a convicted felon. He can't get them.
He can't get them now. I agree with that. But as far as should he somehow be reelected, he's the president. He gets them. I see your point,
but not as if you're a convicted felon, you can't so much even go into the military. So how are you going to become the CIC?
There are many, many things that you cannot do as a convicted felon. Not being president is not one of them. Did I do enough?
He can't even vote in Florida, for Christ's sake.
I understand that, but that has nothing to do with him becoming president. Again, what are the qualifications or the conditions of becoming the president of the United States? List them in any order you like.
You must be 35 or older.
Okay.
You must be an American citizen born in this country, not naturalized.
All righty then.
You have to be able to hold a security clearance.
That is not true.
A top secret security clearance.
And what, you got to wear clown makeup too?
Have you ever had a president run for office that was a felon? No, you haven't. Why? Because you can't hold a security clearance.
I think your mind believes what you, and it does make sense in a particular way, but Bill, you're going to have to use your Army contacts. Oh, wait, you were what? Navy?
Navy. Don't insult me.
It's too late. Easy swab.
Since I was busy since Thursday, I didn't get a chance to look that up, but I will do so this week. I will send it out to one of my staffers.
Look, I understand.
We'll get that collected. We'll get that information and we'll get it back to you next week.
Your retirement takes a lot out of you, and
Yes,
believe me, nobody appreciates it more than I do.
Do you know what staffing I had to have in place just to go to Houston for 2 days?
It boggles the mind.
Yes, it does.
It boggles the mind. What?
You both boggling my mind.
We were hoping for scrabbling, but we'll take boggle.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Listen, folks. Seeing as how obviously none of us know what the hell we're talking about.
What? Should be any different?
Hey. Yeah, what? We're going to change the format now?
Really? What the hell?
All I can tell each and every one of you, let's just put it very plain and simple. Unless you want this convicted felon to get another 4 years, there's only one thing you can do. You can either vote for Joe Biden, hopefully, or at the very least, Kennedy. Now, I don't want Kennedy in there anymore.
Oh God, nobody does.
But damn it,
Kennedy.
no, there is no way in hell that I want Donald Trump, especially now that he is a legitimate convicted felon. I do not want him back in the White House either. So it's up to the voters.
Of course it is.
It's up to the voters. And we can't. What are
Sorry.
What are you hot about?
A history of a criminal record is not automatically a disqualifier for a person applying for a security clearance unless the crime involved alcohol, drugs, firearms, explosives, or sexual conduct, according to Washington, D.C. law firm.
Okay, what does that have to do with Trump?
Mic drop.
Here's the problem, though. His
he didn't get convicted of sexual conduct. So
that's right. That was a civil case.
Well,
so Bill,
besides the fact that
hold on a second, John.
Any woman would be a crime.
I want to see Bill reach down and pick that microphone back up. Thank you. Now, no, you're going to do the Trump dance. You got to do it with both hands.
Oh, yeah, I got to jack up both hands.
I'm waiting for my apology, Bill.
Okay, now wait a minute. Hey, once again, what would disqualify you? You're not a U.S. citizen. You were dishonorably discharged from the military. You are currently involved in illegal drug use. You have been judged, and here's where he's going to go down. You have been judged as mentally incompetent or mentally incapacitated by a mental health professional.
And this keeps you from what? Being president or security clearance?
Security clearance.
Yeah, we're not talking about that.
Yes,
what is he going to be the first? Are we talking about the first president that's not going to have security clearance?
Yeah, you know, they're who are the briefings going to go to?
I'll go to him.
Would you trust that SOB to sit there and get a security clearance? No,
he's not. He doesn't need a security clearance
to be the CIC. You damn sure do.
You do not. I think you're going to have your staff work on this. Not do it right now.
Well, my staff's at breakfast.
Yeah, well, there's always that. But
look, so what this means for us is that we've got another, what is it? It's June.
Oh, no, wait a minute. More specific conditions that may endanger your security clearance include a history of deceptive or illegal financial acts like embezzlement, tax evasion, and fraud.
And all of this would be excellent points on your part if El Presidente needed a security clearance. He does not.
Jesus Christ.
No, he doesn't either.
Fucking you God.
Bill Christ does, but Jesus Christ doesn't.
He holds the highest level of security clearance.
Oh, not really. You'd be shocked. You'd be surprised.
You probably do have a point there.
George Clooney has higher security clearance.
Where did the hell did that come from?
Your guess is as good as mine. You don't think I actually pay attention to the nonsense, the words coming out of my mouth?
The hell. See, now I got Johnny looking now too.
Yeah.
See, my minions are at work as we speak.
With the office rather than the office holder.
I hate to say it, Bill, but some bitch you're right.
Thank you. Moving on.
It reads here, as chief of state, the president does not need a security clearance because the president is the underlying authority from which clearance flows in the first place.
Oh, so he divulges security
If he doesn't want you to have a
the
security
CIC
clearance,
has to hold it to security.
That's
if
screwed up on its own right.
if he does not want you to have a security clearance, you will not get one. Period.
That is just screwed up to begin with.
No, this was not about me being right and you being wrong again. This was I just needed to show you. No, sir, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And look, what I need you to do right now is think about what you've said. Go in a corner, find your trumple, and
Oh!
go ahead.
I don't
You
care.
want
I'm still right. It's a scam.
That may be. That may be.
Well,
but I got Alexa agreeing with
scam,
me. What do you?
It's a scam and a sham and a rig and a whatever hell else you want to call it. But
let's just put it out there. It's rigged.
yeah,
it's rigged. Say it like you mean it.
That's it.
Right. They would once more with feeling.
Yeah. So I want you to know, though, with all this, Trump has indeed made history. And we just want to catch our breaths here for a second, and we'll let this here expert tell us why he's done made history.
Donald Trump just can't stop making history. Updated version. He was the first president in 28 years not to serve a second term. The first president in 45 years not to release any of his tax returns. First president in 89 years to lose the presidency, the House, and the Senate in a single term. First president in 129 years to lose the popular vote twice. First president in 152 years to boycott his successor's inauguration. First president ever to fail to hit a 50% approval rating at any point during his presidency. First president ever to be elected with the help of a foreign nation. First president ever to be impeached twice. First president ever to have a member of their own party vote for conviction in an impeachment trial. First president ever to have an arrest warrant issued against him by a foreign nation. First president ever to refuse to concede defeat. First president to be banned from social media. First president to refuse the peaceful transfer of power. First president to have their home searched for official national security documents. First president found liable of sexual abuse, defamation, and business fraud. First former president criminally indicted. Also the second, third, and fourth. First former president with a mugshot. First former president to await a jury's verdict as the defendant in a criminal trial. And now he is the first former president to be convicted of a felony. 2 felonies. Well, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 34 felonies. So many firsts. So much winning. He must be sick of it.
Well, there you go.
Who is that? That's JoJo from Jersey. She's follow her on social media. You'll find her. I follow her. She's quite entertaining and a fetching young lass. You nuts. You lech. You can turn anything to disgusting. But
you just now, how long have you known him?
It's my job.
You repress these things. You try to hide them. You deny. It's all about denial, and I don't mean the river.
You know what's so funny about that, though, Ed?
Generally, everything I say.
Well, you see, when I knew him, his mom and dad were still alive, so I had to be very careful about what I say around there before. So
yes, you did.
So I didn't get smacked by Commander Fancher. But no, I'll tell you. I just, for the life of me, I can't believe that he is going to be allowed to run for president still. Don't tell you guys, we've made it clear
wait
there's
a minute.
nothing can be done about it.
Wait a minute.
Well,
there's something dwelling in the back of my mind about another conviction of a sexual nature. Have we all forgotten?
What?
I can't.
That was a
that
civil
he was
case.
convicted of a case with a sexual nature.
Civil case.
This is a civil
Oh
case.
well,
So, and of course, you know, we're going to find out that money's not going to be an issue.
Because it's not there.
Yes.
Well, no, because
it's not an issue.
Apparently, now I don't know. Allegedly, he had raised like some $452 million or something like that.
Can't believe a word they say. Apparently, right now he's telling all the other maggots out there, "You can't raise money off of this. Only me." He doesn't want, which is ridiculous to begin with. But oh my God, I did all these crimes. Help me. By the way, people, if you're sending a billionaire money, stop and think about that, please.
That's your first clue.
I need your help.
Exactly.
Really? I need your help.
The Donald
if you have
Defense Fund.
$500,000, you have $500,000 on you. You shouldn't be begging anybody else for money.
500,000. He's supposedly worth billions.
500 million. Yeah.
Well, no, I'm just saying if you have $500,000,
just
you should
readily
be begging.
available to you. Yes.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be
By the way,
begging for money.
Just a reminder, Trump actually owes $111,983.86 a day in post-judgment interest.
Yeah, speaking of which, how has that fared out? I thought he can't appeal that case. We're not hearing much about that, are we?
Well, he can appeal it, but he's got to put up the dough plus.
Yeah, but the dough that he was supposed to put up got knocked down because the company didn't have the funds, and plus it wasn't a New York company.
I think he's probably just going to do like he does with everything else, just renege on it.
Oh, of course.
And let them chase him around.
Well, they won't have to chase him too far. They'll be taking away all his stuff.
Yeah, but just the same, he's also 78 years old. He ain't got a lot of time left.
Yeah, he'll let the clock run out on that.
Yeah,
I can see that point.
Nah, remember what Billy Joel said, only the good die young.
Well, he's going to die old, but he's already old.
He's already old.
Look, he's not exactly the picture of health here either. And pretty soon they'll be using
he is.
Oh yeah, but pretty soon they'll be using the "he's too nuts" defense. Believe me, that is coming when they start when everything. All these cases and all these sentences and all the judgments, as it all comes piling down. Who, this guy? The guy dribbling his Jello down the front of his hospital gown? You want him? Take him. You deal with him for the next however long he's going to live. Because I promise you, the kids don't give our flying rats behind. And
Bob and Steve from Bellevue are here for you.
As the money is drying up. And what you gotta wonder, we played a little bit of the Rudy Coffey thing because this is where he is right now. He's trying to find money wherever he can. How many of these other knuckleheads that didn't already squander and steal from the U.S. taxpayers that think, well, Trump is going to be in a position to help me? Trump's not even in a position to help himself anymore. He doesn't have any money. He doesn't have any power. No real legal power. And he's got the the Animal Farm nutballs out there that are following everything he says and does, but there's not that many of them, not as many as people think. And I say, bring on the Civil War. Let's go. Meal Team 6. The Gravy Seals. We got the airplanes and the big guns.
Well,
and again, that goes back to something I've always said.
I got some big guns right here, baby.
If the U.S. government really wanted to come to your house and take your guns, don't you think
they would be gone? They would be gone.
Long since happened.
Long time. We can just in 20 minutes we can make that happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a phone call. 2 cars max. Just for show.
Just a guy in a schnauzer.
Yeah, we want your guns. We're gonna get them. We'll roll a tank through there, and we'll take it all. You can give us the guns, or we'll take the whole house. Go ahead.
Take the whole house.
We won't take it. We'll leave it.
Does the name David Koresh mean anything to you?
We're not gonna take the house. We're gonna turn it into a giant jigsaw puzzle, giant Jenga puzzle that you can put back to pieces. Fun for the whole family.
So I thought I'd run something here by you that I thought was funnier than hell, and this will give Ed the chance to get all of his yawning out of his system.
No kidding.
Plenty left. Lord. I got plenty in the tank.
Got a whole lot of mo.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
but
God.
I going anyway.
All right. Well, check this out. I thought this was rather funny.
I paid hush money because I've had a lot of fun. I fought the law and the law won. I'll be taking naps until it's all done. I fought the law and the law won. Somehow I'm still allowed to run. I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law won. Take me home, mommy. This is too tough for me.
You know what, John? I thought it was funny too when I included it in the opening this morning.
I thought I'd seen that somewhere before.
Yeah, it did look a little familiar, didn't it?
Yeah, you saw it about an hour ago, and you made the same mommy comment.
It was worth repeating. Come on.
That's why I included it in the video bin there, because I knew we'd want to see it again. But John,
do me a favor, unless that was okay for that to happen. Take it out of the rack next time you use it.
No, I wanted it there just for the way you used it. It was good enough to use. By the way, that's from the Tonight Show.
Was that where it came from? Okay.
Yeah, just to give proper credit. We
because we get pulled off the air again.
No, that's only by YouTube.
Yeah,
because we wouldn't want Bill to go to prison and be found guilty. 34 videos, it would be. By the way, Bill, we put your name on all the legal documents regarding Radio TFI.
Oh, so. Do you now? Okay.
Have at it.
Barb has power of attorney, so there you go.
Barb just has.
That's okay.
That's
okay. Diane's got power of attorney too. So
I got a rat that's got power of attorney, but I can't find the rat.
Can't find the rat bastard.
Not find the rat.
Oh,
I'll talk about that now.
Have a chuckle on this real quick, just on me.
Okay.
Donald Trump refers to himself as a political prisoner and blames you directly. What's your response to that, sir?
Boy,
that
you
was
couldn't have done that any better.
No, that was perfect.
I had to stop it so that the other thing so the gong could happen.
Oh, well, still, that was good. That was
still good timing. I don't care. All right, folks. Well, that's hour number 1. Hey, guess what? We got more of this stuff coming up on hour number 2. Stick around. We'll be back. You're listening to Just Killing Time on Radio TFI.
TFI.
You found Just Killing Time.
I am Frau Blucher.
On Radio TFI. Join the conversation. You can reach the guys at 754-800-CHAT, 754-800-2428. On social media, search for Radio TFI USA. From a payphone, call collect.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
They say our love is taboo, that what we're doing is wrong. But I don't care what they say, 'cause my love is so strong. They tell us we should be ashamed. We're not husband and wife, but I cherish each moment with you. I'm so glad you're in my life. You're my prison bitch, you're not like other men. I'm glad we share a prison cell when lights go out at 10. I can't escape the way I feel, now that would be a crime. As long as I am doing you, I don't mind doing time. 'Cause you're my prison bitch, and I have no regrets. I got you for a candy bar and a pack of cigarettes. At first you were resistant, but now you are my friend. I knew that I would get you in the end. Prison bitch, prison bitch. I guess that you were sent from up above. Yeah. Prison bitch, prison bitch. And now you are my prisoner of love.
I'm your prison bitch, and you're a sex machine. I only have but one request. How about some Vaseline?
Shut up!
I'm tired of this prison cell. I need to get away. They sentenced me to 7 years, not 7 times a day. I'm your prison bitch, you nymphomaniac.
Come here!
I really hate these knockers that you tattooed on my back. I thought that I could break away, but now I'm losing hope. God, I'm tired of picking up the soap.
Bend over, prison bitch, prison bitch. Turn out the lights, 'cause I can hardly wait. Prison bitch, prison bitch.
When I get out, I'm ready to go straight.
You're my prison bitch. I'll never say goodbye. You're not like all the others. Too bad they had to die.
On second thought, I think I'll stay if you want me to. Your prison bitch is never leaving you.
At first you were my cellmate, but now you're my soulmate. So come here, baby. Come here.
Oh no, not again. Now I know why they call you a heart criminal.
Hang on. You're about to find out why they call this the pokey.
It's happening a little bit more often than it used to. So.
Well, oh my goodness, things started falling apart on. How about
it's the first sign of getting old.
Well, I had that signed 20 years ago, so
many years ago.
Yeah, I think they know that now, Ed. Thank you very much.
You complain you don't get it enough.
Well, that's a story of my life. That could go all the way around.
I hear that.
Oh, so we were talking here off stage about
John, you got to speak at the microphone. Thank you.
Yeah,
I know you like to knock it off the table.
Well, that might have been what happened.
That's what did it.
You can at least speak in the general direction of the microphone.
You mean this doesn't work?
It's not ideal. It
works, but it's not ideal. Yes.
Okay, 1,000 pardons. But we were talking here about Ed and the way he's yawning about things, and I just thought I'd ask you, Ed, do you use a CPAP?
I do not.
You should start thinking about it.
Oh no, I've already had one. I lose more sleep that way.
Oh, no kidding.
Oh,
I lose more sleep. Oh, come on. I barely get enough sleep as it is during the week. I can't afford to be up every hour. That's what it was with, believe me, I used the CPAP for about 3-4 months, and I was it was worse. It was worse. I'm not so much tired as I am bored, John. Let's be honest. You two guys just take it right out of me.
Just don't bore me.
Well, I could solve that problem in a quick hurry if you get that bored.
Well,
no kidding.
You go right ahead, son. I can't wait to see the train wreck that comes when the engineer gets off the train.
That be true.
It is what it is. The people that are listening to what get put together here, don't get me wrong. You have wonderful graphics here, and you put things together very wonderfully. But the people that are here paying attention to this show are paying attention to it because of our opinions and what we say on this show.
No, that's not true at all.
Okay.
Then yawn one more time.
Challenge accepted. hold my Diet Mountain Dew.
Yeah, hold my dude.
Yeah, with as much of that caca as you intake, you think you'd be wired like a goddamn.
Yeah, no kidding.
There's no
caffeine off.
There's no caffeine in this.
Bull crap.
Fine.
In a Mountain Dew product.
Diet Mountain Dew.
Matter.
Hey,
I just mean it doesn't have any sugar.
But at least I know how to talk into a microphone. So.
Oh, he always falls back on that. It's standard. He's like Donald Trump.
Yeah, I know. Exactly.
Nothing else. It was Rick.
Exactly. Hey,
I'm ready for my close.
Ready? I was gonna say, you are ready to cue the band here.
Cue the band whenever you're ready.
I just said it.
I said it.
And it's time once again for On This Date for June 2nd. Formally, happy birthdays and all manner of good things. Well, let's start out. It is June 2nd, as previously mentioned. And on this date in 1835, P.T. Barnum and his circus begins their first tour of the United States. How about that, huh? In 1875, Alexander Graham Bell makes the first sound transmission. You know, I've always wondered, suppose his name has been Alexander Graham Taco. Will we have the taco system?
Ooh, that would be terrible, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Answer
it
the
would be
phone. I
terrible.
mean, the phone would go splat or something when you.
Something like that.
Okay, here's your trivia question. What did he originally want you to say when you answered the phone?
Ahoy.
There you go.
Thank you. Thank you, Bill, for trying to you can't do it. Anyway,
I thought I'd set you up.
In 1935, future Baseball Hall of Famer slugger Babe Ruth announces his retirement as a player at the age of 40 years old. And remember, he did this on Beer and Hot Dogs. Beer and Hot Dogs.
Steroids back then.
Yeah. And in 1953, today was the day of the coronation of Queen Elizabeth II in Westminster Abbey, London, England. Ooh. Yeah. 1977, I actually remember this. New Jersey allows casino gambling in Atlantic City.
And Donald Trump bankrupts it.
Right, Donald Trump became the first person to bankrupt the casino, not just a few short years later. This is apropos to today. Pay attention, kids, because this one will be on the test.
Okay.
In 2014, the unity government is sworn into power in Palestine. It agrees to the following: recognition of Israel, compliance to domestic agreements, and a renunciation of violence. How's that all working out?
Yeah.
No
Must have been
sound.
Donald Trump that wrote it.
Yeah. And again, you two can get a little closer to the microphone. And
must have been Donald Trump that wrote it.
Which when I say that, it means cue Bill to swallow his mic. Anyway, born on this day in 1904, and we lost him at the age of 80 in 1984, was Johnny Weissmuller, a former Olympian star of the Tarzan movies. And we're also going to give him a little.
There you go.
Born on this day in 1941, we lost him 3 years ago. Charlie Watts of the Rolling Stones. Oh, wrong one. Turning 83 years old today, and I'm shocked he's still alive. Stacy Keach.
Really?
Really. I wouldn't lie about such a thing. Born on this day. What's that?
Sergeant Stadenko.
Okay. Born on this day in 1944. Sadly, we lost him in 2015. It is Garo Yepremian.
Oh, for real?
Miami. We give him.
Did they fumble the coffin?
Kick the ball. Kick the ball.
A kick touchdown.
Touchdown. Born in 1944, and again, we sadly lost him in 2012. Marvin Hamlish, one of the greatest composers of all time. Turning 76 years old today. You're not going to believe this one.
Ward, I'm worried about the beaver.
It's Jerry Mathers.
Weren't you a little bit hard on the beaver today?
You're a little rough on the
dirtiest words ever uttered on television.
Turning 69 years old today. The one, the only.
Well, isn't that special?
Dana Carvey of Saturday Night Live fame and all that.
Could it be Satan?
Yeah, there was a whole list to choose from. And finally, turning 52 years old today, the one, the incomparable, one of the most talented human beings on the planet, Wayne Brady.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
That, as they say, is that, kids and kittens. So let's
now,
go.
Wayne was no relation to Tom, right?
No.
He was the black sheep of the family. Oh, too easy.
Oh,
you left an opening. Come on.
All right, kids. So I need both of you to get closer to your microphones. I
will when the time comes.
John won't
exactly. I just gonna say.
Oh,
I've
okay.
decided
Well,
while
so-
I'm just sitting there looking at the screen, I'm not gonna be trying to do like this, one eye on the screen and one eye on the microphone, So
We'll see how that all
I
plays
got
out.
this.
Oh, now he's now they're defiant. Now they're gonna swallow their mics.
Okay, now wait a minute. I have to tell you this because this was friggin' hilarious. We're driving back from Houston yesterday,
Houston.
and there was a big giant billboard. I mean, a biggin,
like
as they say here in Texas, a biggin,
biggin,
and it said, "Trust Dick."
Always did, always will.
And this guy is an attorney. His name was like Richard Lawson or something or another. And "Trust Dick" is his motto.
Absolutely.
What else can you believe in?
So, Bill, let me ask you this question. Here you are 24 hours later, and a random billboard, you're still talking about it.
It just popped into my head,
But it means it worked.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently. Oh, yeah. How about that?
You're still talking about it. Congratulations. Welcome to the wonderful world of advertising.
By the way, I just wanted to point out a fact here and have this
That would
be
be a
the final
stretch.
and have this be the final word about it.
Yeah.
A 16 fluid ounce bottle of Diet Mountain Dew can contain anywhere between 72 and 77 milligrams of caffeine.
Doug, when we were on all those trips, why do you think I drank Mountain Dew? Because it was, you got all the caffeine. Come on.
A Mountain Dew has all the caffeine.
We don't
Dew
take the caffeine out of just because it's diet.
It's Diet Mountain Dew.
Yeah, they take the sugar out. Where in the hell have you been sleeping for 60-some years?
Apparently nowhere because I'm yawning all the time.
Yeah, see, if you pay attention, you want a fresh one?
It's and I'll probably get to be the same way when I get to be his age.
Yeah,
but
just
when
forget
you're
things
the
on a
oldest
routine
one
basis.
when you're the oldest one in the pack.
Hey, I'm not.
Wait a minute. I forget.
I just
you
act.
are.
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
Don't
you
even
are.
try that, Bill. Don't even try that, Bill.
Take the blame off of me, please, John.
No. I'm the middle of the pack.
I tried, Bill. I really
Yeah,
did.
I tried. He fought the law, and the law won.
No caffeine.
By the way, the phone number here, if you folks that are listening live and watching, phone number here, by the way, is 754-800-CHAT, 754-800-2428.
Congratulations.
Join the party.
Yeah, tell us about your Mountain Dew.
My Mountain. Yeah.
Look, I stay away from caffeine for the most part. I don't drink coffee.
Apparently, you don't.
Apparently, I do because I'm yawning all the time. Right, Bill?
You're a teamster. That's why you yawn, because you can.
True. That's true. I can yawn and nobody's going to say
No,
that's
that's right.
about it.
I think it's in the friggin' contract, isn't it?
What do you say for just a flaming hot second here? Just for a flaming hot second.
We can back on topic.
What do you call flaming hot?
Well, it is Pride Month.
John's trying to grab the steering wheel of this train.
Yeah, well, it's not an easy task.
All right, Denzel, get a hold of it.
Go ahead, John. Tell us what you got.
So let's get on a couple of other things here while we have the opportunity.
Miami scored a triple over Tampa Bay today. Sorry.
All right. guess what happened here?
Where?
Our old buddy Joe Manchin went from going to an independent, former Democrat, now an independent. Now I supposedly there's another party, but he's no party. You get that? He's claiming
no party
no
affiliation. Isn't
no
that
party
considered an
affiliation.
independent?
Well,
Isn't that the definition of an independent?
Yeah.
He has an explanation for it.
Oh, well, let's hear this from a West Virginia hillbilly.
I'm clutching my pearls.
So am I.
My commitment to my great country has been doing everything I can to make sure that we can survive as a representative form of democracy, a government that we have that the people are in control of, not the party systems. And today, for me to be able to fulfill that, I have changed my registration to being a no party affiliation independent. My reason for that, I can speak to both sides without having a brand, if you will. The brands have gotten so bad. If you have a D by your name, a Democrat, you're supposed to hate Republicans. If you have an R by your name, you're supposed to hate Democrats. I don't hate either one, and they're not our enemies. Each one are not the enemy. We need to come together as a country, making sure that both parties have opportunities to bring the best ideas to fix the problems that we all face. We can do that, but only as one country. The American brand is the brand that I carry the proudest, and I will always do that. I'm able to do that more by being a registered, no party affiliate independent than having a D or an R by my name. So I look forward to working with you in the future. I look forward to being involved in trying to help people understand how we can fix a broken system that the political parties have taken control of.
I look forward to taking more of your money because one luxury yacht is not enough in West Virginia. I am a thief. I'm a scoundrel, and now I'm
a waffle.
And now I am available to the highest bidder.
That's exactly what that means. Mm-hmm.
The thing is, I believe in everything that he says.
Yeah,
his
said.
Timing.
Yes,
his timing is way off right now.
Yeah.
No, I think the word you're looking for is suspect.
Well, that could be too.
But he hasn't been indicted yet. He's just a suspect.
No, he's. I've got something here since we're speaking about parties and no parties and all that. The question was put out: how would you describe libertarians? Here was the answer: house cats. They're like house cats. They are convinced of their fierce independence while utterly dependent on a system they don't appreciate or understand.
That's actually very accurate. But,
that's pretty freaking accurate.
Look, I would love, absolutely love to see us
there you go, Ed.
without the party system whatsoever. I think it is.
I've been saying it.
A unicameral house.
You watch your language.
Yeah. I would like to see it because here's the thing. Now, look, I know there are people out there that absolutely loved Hillary. I was never a big Hillary fan. But when it came down to it.
How about now?
Yeah.
Got to change your heart.
Yeah.
I just felt
how's that working out for you?
The Democrats kind of handed that nomination to Hillary just because, let's face it, she thought for sure that she was going to win in 2008.
It was the Bernie people. It was the Bernie people.
Yes, it really was. Bernie Sanders, when he left, he gave all his stuff to her.
No. They went crazy and they either didn't vote or voted Trump.
Right.
They wouldn't vote for Hillary. And again, how's that
I
working
would
out?
never. I would never do that. I would never. I don't care.
The
I'm
videotape
sorry.
says otherwise, John. We've been watching you.
The Mueller report's got you on.
Yeah, okay.
And the Cruller report too.
The
We've
Cruller
seen it.
report is particular.
I just don't think that in a situation like this with Hillary, that it was fully up to the voters. I think that she felt slighted in 2008 when Obama won.
Uh-huh.
And I think that somebody somewhere told Hillary, listen, just go along like a good person here in
and you get your shot in
2008, and you'll get
2016.
your shot in 2016.
And she did.
She did. But the thing is while folks who pay a little bit more attention to this kind of stuff got it, a lot of people didn't. A lot of people didn't understand that she was the chosen one. And the Democrats were going to make sure that the chosen one got to.
Right. How'd that work out for Anakin Skywalker?
Yeah.
But also keep in mind, a lot of people vote on personality. And I'll be the first to admit, Hillary is not exactly the most shining personality out there.
No.
She'd have been good at the job.
Oh, there's no doubt.
But now in comes Trump sucking up all the sunlight. He's got The Apprentice behind him, where they made him look like a genius, and he was anything but. But that's what
like
people
more on the genius or in The Apprentice.
No, not on The Apprentice. No, they made him look like the Trump organization was this huge worldwide corporation with thousands of employees. It's not. And by the way, before we go, 12 is actually the number, I believe. 12. But before we go any further with this, I feel that, this is the glue that binds us together.
Ted Cruz, go fuck yourself.
And I was going to beg for it in the first hour because we were getting so depressed. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you.
And Bill, I got this for you, and then we're going to get right back to what John.
Barb's screaming from the other room.
This is for you, Bill. We're flying electric helicopters on Mars, yet you can't turn on your clothes dryer in Texas. That's because scientists are in charge of Mars and Republicans are in charge of Texas.
Ted Cruz, go fuck yourself.
Very good. Hey,
thank you.
I gotta give him the clap on that one.
I have my moments.
Good.
He went to Baltimore and got crabs.
Yeah.
Happen. It's going to happen in the best of families, kids and kittens.
It does, unfortunately.
And you know why I have that? Because I have a script.
Oh no!
I got my videos.
I got my brain, and it hurts,
and it shows.
I think some of it's oozing out, Bill.
It could be. Let me check.
Oh, he got
Yeah. So anyway, getting back
wear
to
headphones.
That John was talking about, I've been saying for a long time, I want to see the two-party system disappear. Not this year. After 2028, we get everything all settled down and get rid of all this gunk and whatnot. Then I say disband this and first get rid of the Electoral College and get rid of the party system.
Oh, yes.
Too many people just vote for the color sweater that somebody's wearing.
Yeah. But the problem is, I don't think, honestly, I don't think the Republican Party is going to last after this election. If they get beat, it's going to implode on itself. It's going to be like a dark wormhole and just.
Because even the darkest, the dimmest, and the dullest amongst the Republican voters out there have got to start seeing things like Marjorie Taylor Greene is for everything that is going to hurt this country. She is not for anybody in particular. That all these people are out for themselves. They literally, the Republican Party does not have a platform. They did this 4 years ago. What's the platform? Don't. Whatever Trump says. That is literally their platform.
You know, though, Bill, there would be one thing to keep, one reason to keep the Republicans along. Because as long as the Republicans have Boebert, whose only platform item would be to allow a hand job whenever and wherever you feel like doing it.
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice, exactly. But hey, I'd keep her around if you could do that.
Well, if
I could get a Hanny right here and now. Hint.
Oh, please. Oh, no. As I was going to say before John dragged us right down to a place where we don't need to be. Look,
you see the look you're getting right now, right?
Oh,
please do see it.
Please. Stop it now.
Sorry, I don't do shows, baby.
John, I think you need to take a break.
Yes, you do. Go sit in the corner, damn it.
Yeah, and by yourself.
Yes.
Anyway,
if I ain't sitting in a corner, it ain't gonna be by myself.
Moving on.
And even if he was, would that stop him from getting a Hanny?
Well, this is true. There's always the self-service pumps.
Yeah, it's a small load. I'll do it by hand. You're gonna turn us two perverts loose. What's wrong with you?
Oh, there's a big surprise.
I'm going to try to bring this back onto track.
Good luck with that.
Let me know how that works out for you.
So what you're saying, as far as the Republican Party, we do need it around because the Harlem Globetrotters always needed the Washington Generals.
That's right.
Well, this is true.
Thank you.
We need the Republican Party so you know who not to vote for.
That's right. And I waited through all that nonsense.
Just for that joke.
A lot funnier.
Just for that joke.
It was going to be a lot funnier if I could have got it in there. But oh no, we had to play all touchy-feely with each other. And I'm still not sure what's going on between those two boxes, to be quite honest. I don't know that you guys actually are in two different places.
Get your hand above the table, Bill.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, I do this in a free hand.
But John, I still can't see your hands.
Yeah.
There's one.
Hey, there's one.
Squirt.
Wait a minute. Johnny's left-handed, so we'll give him that one.
Hey. Let's all right, let's all settle down.
Oh, is he flustered or what?
Yeah, that's it. Ed's kind of.
I'm kind of.
You're the once you actually get to be the street man here in this.
Yeah, that's it.
That's not a role I'm accustomed to either. Hey, look, you guys are the result of 4 billion years of evolutionary success. Act like it.
Wow, but I've never been this age before, so how am I supposed to know how to act?
Act your age. Very good. It's a good punchline, but for a different joke.
Same difference.
Is it though?
Yes, it
is. Your age, not
by matter of fact.
So now, are we just going to spend the next 25 minutes just doing 9-year-old dick jokes, or?
Trust
maybe, maybe not. So, all right,
okay.
What's all the hubbub? Bub.
Can I go home now?
No. You are home.
You can't, as a matter of fact.
You can't go home again. Anti-M.
Anti-M. Just click your shoes.
So
You
did
were
we? I forgot. 2 weeks ago, did we talk about Laverne Spicer?
Who the hell is
Uh,
Laverne Spicer?
By the way, before we go anywhere further, how was your Memorial Day weekends, gentlemen? We never talked about that. We were away for a week, 2 weeks actually.
I don't know. I was busy.
Good. That was great. Thanks for chiming
Yeah,
right in there.
exactly.
Jumping right up.
I went to a ball game.
All right then. That's like
Did you now?
I went to see my first Cincinnati Reds game.
Cool.
They're playing a little below 500, and they were playing against the Dodgers on that particular day, and they actually won 3-1. Couldn't believe it. Good.
Impressive.
That's because you were there.
That's right. Well, the boys agree. We need to go to more ball games, Diane.
Yeah, and she's going to take our word.
She's going to do what?
I said she's going to take our
How
word.
far are you actually from Cincinnati?
About 108 miles.
Oh, okay. So it's almost as close as me going to the Rangers games.
Jeez.
Yeah, exactly.
How far are you from Houston?
From Houston? Well, it was you don't
Billy,
do mileage in Texas. You don't do mileage in Texas. You do hours. It was about a 6-hour drive.
You know, I am literally 5 minutes from City Field, and I've never set foot in the place.
Never been there. Never been.
Yesterday, I drove by it Friday again. I'll drive by it a couple times this week. Never set foot in the place. Shea Stadium, I had been in it.
You people should be ashamed of yourself. You have two major league franchises just like across the street from each other.
No,
and you've never
they're
gone
not
to
across
either
the
game.
street from each other.
Well, you know.
No, now the old Polo Grounds was literally across the river from Yankee Stadium. You could see one from the other.
I was going to say, you could see one from the other, couldn't you? Yeah.
They're literally across the river. 155th Street in Manhattan.
Oh, hell. They should have done something really neat and built a bridge right between
the
two stadiums.
The two stadiums.
155th Street Bridge. It's right there.
Oh, 155th Street has a bridge.
Well, damn.
Yeah. Well, I'll be damned.
That
would have. You could have. You really could have.
John, Manhattan is an island. There's bridges all over the place.
Yeah, well, I get it, but the bridge isn't at 160th or 170th. It's at 155th. There's a bridge literally between the two stadiums. Don't you think you could have made some bucks with that?
Well, the Polo Grounds has been gone since the early 60s.
Well, it didn't have to be, what I'm saying. I'm doing a hell of a lot of hindsight here.
All right, let me give you a little bit of history. The Polo Grounds, are you familiar with the Polo Grounds and the shape of it? Polo Grounds wasn't the greatest ballpark to play in. One of the reasons that the Giants moved with the Dodgers was because they needed a new stadium also, and it wasn't going to happen. Fast forward a couple of years, the Mets, their expansion team, they have to play in the Polo Grounds for a couple of years, while Shea Stadium is being built in Queens. Very different part of the city. And as soon as that was done, they tore the Polo Grounds down. Polo Grounds been gone since 1964, I believe. And there's projects there now, apartment buildings, and you know where to look. You can find where they've marked home plate. But
well, they did the same thing for the Mall of America too.
I know. I was just getting ready to say.
The point is, the bridge was always there. It's not just a foot traffic bridge. It's it's for cars, but it's not. It wasn't directly stadium to stadium, but literally you could walk out of one stadium and get to the other. You can see them one from the other. So there was a bridge. I don't know what else you would have wanted them to do. Zip lines, maybe. I don't know.
No, but just to have dolled up both of them, bring them to, at least 2010 standards.
2010, the Polo Grounds was gone in 1964.
I understand that. I understand all of that. But you could have remodeled each one of those stadiums.
But the one that wasn't there anymore?
Huh?
You mean the stadium that wasn't there anymore?
Never mind.
They weren't remodeling in '64. It wasn't like it is now. The Mets were getting a brand new stadium. The Polo Grounds was there just so they had a place to play. They did remodel Yankee Stadium in 1972. Yankees played at Shea Stadium for 2 years. Then they went back and they tore down that stadium, I don't know, 10 years ago, something like that. And Bill now checks out. Go ahead, Bill. It's your turn. Bill's being a baby now. Oh, he's putting something.
I've got a quarter right here. Can we call somebody who gives a rat's ass?
That was a long way to go.
You damn right it was.
Do you feel better now?
I'm just trying to get him to understand you can't remodel a stadium that was torn down 50 years before. It doesn't exist.
No, it can't
But
happen.
you gotta
It's
be like
illogical.
me and have forward thinking. When you
Forward thinking hindsight.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
In the 1960s,
There you go.
nobody was forward thinking. Okay, and if they had done that, then I wouldn't have had my Shea Stadium. Shea Stadium was great. It was a great place to go. You got off the subway, bang! It was right there off the number 7 train. You walked right in from right field.
And there, and this brings up a great point as far as I'm concerned.
This will be the one that finally puts.
Okay, Bill. Okay, Bill. Payback's a mo. That's all I
Ain't
can
it
say.
though?
Look at the stadium complex in Kansas City, the Truman Sports Complex.
Yes.
Has been up since 72.
Uh-huh.
And now Bill and I have been to Kauffman Stadium. Now, well, I've been there a multitude of times.
Yeah,
the last one I
throw a rock at the Chiefs Stadium.
I understand that.
But both stadiums, 50 years later, are in fabulous condition. I mean, wouldn't you? You've been to Kauffman once. What did you think of it?
They've spent a lot of money on. They've spent a lot of money on those stadiums.
Yeah.
By the way, do you know they were originally designed to share a roof?
Yes, I do.
There was supposed to be a roof that would
Probably
go in
why they
between.
were so close together. Okay.
That's one of the reasons.
I'm telling you, I've never actually been in and seen a Chiefs game in person. And after my last experience in Kansas City,
you don't. The city's going. John, no.
It's either don't go.
They don't want you back.
Kansas City is telling me one of two things. They're either telling me, don't come here anymore, or don't come here with Bill Fancher.
Well, now he's got a valid point there. So okay.
My understanding is that on any road that you can enter Kansas City, there are big billboards with John's picture that say, "Don't ever darken our doors."
Don't let this happen to you.
Let this happen to you, John. Well, I appreciate all the fine work and all the money they put into those stadiums or stadia in Kansas City, Mo. What does it have to do with what we're talking about with the Polo Grounds?
It's my quarter.
One's got nothing.
Or
to do
we could also say, what's any of this have to do with the fact we've been talking about Donald Trump for the last hour?
I'm just trying to find out what your point is. His stadium was old and decrepit, got torn down, and you could see one from the other. That was back in the day when you only had 16 Major League Baseball teams, none south of the Mason-Dixon line, and maybe one when the A's moved to Kansas City, one west of the Mississippi. Thank you very much. I'm done, Your Honor.
But I'm going to put it to you, Mr. Van Ness.
Don't you threaten me with a good time.
Yes, I will. The Mason-Dixon line.
Uh-oh.
I said that.
Where is the Mason-Dixon line?
It runs right through Mr. Mason and Mr. Dixon's house.
No, it does not, because Mason and Dixon were the two architects that
there's a latitude, or is it a longitude?
And where does the Mason-Dixon line run?
Oh, It runs right through here. I can see it on my desk. I'm hoping it leads me to my rack.
A little too far north, however.
It runs down around like south of Tennessee and Kentucky and all that.
Survey says the Mason-Dixon line runs from Maryland through some parts of from southern Pennsylvania into some parts of West Virginia, and that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
I rest my case.
Knowledge is power.
You could rest something else if you're really
That's it. I'm gonna be resting when I get done.
Knowledge is power.
I think what I started this with was do you remember a couple of weeks ago talking about Laverne Spicer?
Now we're back to that. Who the hell is Laverne Spicer?
She's a candidate for Congress in the in some district in Florida. I think it's I don't know. I don't know where in Florida she's running.
Okay, so she's just in Florida.
She's in Florida. She's running for Congress.
John Headline Shannon.
And I finally was able to capture a little bit of a piece of, I hate to say what I want to call this, but
yes, don't do it, dog. Don't do it.
Please don't do it.
But anyways,
don't do it. If Fancher's afraid, then I'm really afraid.
Too bad. Sit there and clutch your pearl.
Hi, I'm Laverne Spicer, and this video is for Rep. Jasmine Crockett, aka Little Miss Ratchet Ass, in Congress. You know, first of all, you are a rep in Congress. You all are not on the Kardashians reality show, okay? You're in Congress talking about people got a badass body. I'm sure instead of talking about fake eyelashes and a badass body, you could be doing so much more for your little fucked up district. You know, you voted, it was bad enough you voted for with Biden that can't remember shit, the president, for that $800 billion for Ukraine, like you don't need shit for your district, just like any other Democratic district. They're all fucking fucked up. You know, y'all got homeless people, the veterans sleeping in the street. You got your seniors that are struggling, and you all just need to do so much more for your district. You know, while you in there with the ratchet BS, and especially with old AOC and her little crew, you know, that's why y'all need to vote for me, Laverne Spicer, because we need people in Congress that's going to fight against that stupidity like that BS that just jumped off. We need people that's going to fight against that. And Rep. Jasmine, trust me, if I was in Congress, it would have been me and you.
What am I going to do?
Wait, hold on just a second. She's at first I thought she was making sense. Okay, yeah, we got better things to do than bitch fight one another. And then she goes off and she's running for Congress and she's dropping more F-bombs than anything than anybody in Congress did. And she's talking more trash than either one of those two did. So, I mean, she got Ed pissed off talking about his girl. I mean, there's going to be some bitch slapping going on if this woman shows up to Congress.
Bill, what am I going to do now? What's my only option?
Yeah, I'm mystified.
I got to cut a bitch.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I forgot. You got to cut a bitch now.
I got to cut a bitch now.
I took my eyelashes and earrings off. We ready to go. We ready to go.
Now, look, I was with Bill on that. I agree with you 100%. She seemed to be, all right, you know, first off, the word is representative, by the way. If you're going to use the word, it's representative. And I was like, okay, she's not entirely wrong here. You know, but MTG, you know, Barney Rubble started it, but let's not do fifth grade nonsense here, okay? And then she just jumped right back into the ghetto and she grabbed the beer bottle and smashed it on the curb.
Yes, she did.
Honey, you just and she's in Texas, Bill. I pray for you, and I don't pray for anybody.
No, wait a minute. Wasn't this gal, John, the one that was
Florida.
doing the yakking from Florida? So, you know, that's holy smokes. First off, yeah, what does she know about the district that Miss Crockett is running anyway? She knows. Oh, she knows that they got homeless veterans. I'm not homeless.
You will be soon.
I could be. And all the old people are out dying on the streets. We got death camps. You know, oh God, it's just horrible. Well, if you want to blame somebody, blame Ted Cruz.
Ted Cruz, go fuck yourself.
Actually, you know that you know the only reason I decided to play her at the when it came right
Was to
down
get
to
both Ed and I fired up.
Well, that's part of it. But we had a pre-show meeting, whereas Ed tried to tell us that there were going to be no F-bombs dropped.
Yeah, we've done and everybody.
And I said, F-bombs. I know who done got some F-bombs here to drop. So,
hey, hey, this just in. Hold on, I want to do it proper.
Here we go. Brought to you by Shaft.
This just in. My Twitter account has been. I've violated the X rules specifically for violent speech.
Say what?
Oh no! Oh no!
You know,
Ed's in Twitter jail.
Are you really?
Yeah.
For what? That little video?
No.
Oh no!
That's not your Twitter feed. Come on, that's us. Actually, it was Johnny. He's the one who played it.
I'm trying to see what.
For violent speech? Did you say cut a bitch?
I might have said cut a bitch.
Well, there you went. You could have done it, and that got you suspended. That'll teach you.
I mean, it's not like I'm John.
No.
You tweet.
John has his own seat in Twitter jail.
Oh man, he does. It's a reserved seat
right.
too.
It actually everybody else moves aside. Now the king is back. But let me
whip this out.
Are you sure about this?
I'm the only one looking at the damn screen, and you all two looking at this crap. And are you going to hand the show over to me for 10 minutes?
Oh God, no.
This train. We're going to ride this train right to Hawaii. Ain't got 10 minutes anyway.
I'm going to tell you. I don't.
Michael,
are you? No, I don't see it here. I still see your feed up and running, and nothing about you being.
It's
suspended.
fake news. It's fake news.
We'll go. I'll go through it with you after a little bit after showtime here. So, but
it's fake news.
I'm just curious as to.
Well, I'm curious too. Why? Because you tweet maybe twice a week.
If that.
And it's like, holy, and that might be why.
Because here's the thing. I was going to look for
any of you out there, please call in. Let us know. Give a rat's ass.
Well, nobody can find the rat he's looking for anyway. So
this is
I can't find my rat. It's
that's probably why the rat done run off to get your Twitter feed kicked off.
But I also didn't know, according to this, that you have 2 feeds in here too. I'll tell you about that more.
This is something we need to be discussing on air.
Well, now it is.
Yeah.
Apparently, once again, we have derailed this train.
It's okay.
What's your
We
problem?
did a very good job.
Hey, we've only got 5 minutes left. What the hell?
Yeah, what do
We
you
did
care?
a very good job of carrying this on one topic for the most part. 45 minutes about the say of one topic. I think all in all we did pretty good. So,
Well, I don't know if I'd go that far either, but
I damn sure wouldn't.
Hey, Ed put up this thing about a house member by the name of Moskowitz. I'm trying to think. He's from
Jared Moskowitz.
Jared Moskowitz. And where did you say he was?
Florida.
From Florida. Okay.
Sure.
So
another
let's,
Floridian. Okay.
I wonder if Laverne's running against him.
Well, there's a lot.
We can only hope.
Yeah, she'd make things interesting there, if nothing else. The point I was getting to make on her real quick, that I was trying to make on her, was: is this what we've come to as far as representatives? I mean, you can
She's coming to WWE now.
Yes, you've been
this is true.
You do interviews with your congressman. He's like, "I'm going after I'll break you in half when I get to see you. We're gonna have a cage match."
Like a couple of them I know, but it just dawned on me. She could be trying to play the race card, because what's one of the
Stop it.
Hold on. What's one of the first things you thought of? What's one of the first things you thought of when she started talking? What's that one word?
I'm not going to ghetto.
Yeah, thank
okay.
you. That was
Yes.
it. That was the word.
Okay.
And of course, whenever you mention the word ghetto, you've got somebody, not all people of color, but there are some.
There are a few, yes, that's true.
That will all of a sudden play the old G card and thinking, well, because I'm a black person and I talk a little differently, that must mean I'm from the ghetto. And I think that she was trying to draw that out. I think that she is intelligent enough not to have to go down that road, but she thinks for some damn reason this will entice a few more African American voters to vote Republican, namely, and vote for her. And personally, I think that 95% of African American voters are too damn smart to even fall for that crap. So, but hey,
Okay,
we'll
for
see.
any of you out there wondering, Jasmine Crockett's district is Dallas.
Yeah, but she's not running for that district. She was in a
No, she's not. She's already been elected.
But this goes back to that damn cat fight they had a couple of weeks ago.
Oh yeah,
when Jasmine Crockett was talking crap about Marjorie Taylor Greene, and then Marjorie Taylor Greene decided to pick something with AOC, and
TJ started it.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. All right,
we are officially done.
Yeah, the clock says that we're done, and so we have to we have to believe what the gong says. So we're gonna say bye-bye for this particular week. We appreciate the hell out of everybody that was here watching, listening live. We'll be back to do this again next time around. Until then, for Ed, that's Ed, and that's Bill, and I'm John, and I still got the money.
Cleo!
TFI.